Hello. Sorry about that. Hello everyone. I choked on my food. Your main account for a friend who saved a hero for the Arknights event? Oh my god, I feel sorry for your friend. Hello Slinky Hedgehog. Hedgehog, sorry. I mispronounced your name. Today we're playing Limbus Company. Limbus Company. Ah. I'm going to move this. There. We finally got the Arknights Arknights collab. This is so exciting. Look at Dante's head. It's burning. It's fire burning. Fire burning on the dance floor. And we're riding a boat. We're in Rhombus Island. Well, we're Rhombus. Rhombus is a parallelogram with same size. Dante's aura farming. Hope you got lucky in the pools. We're gonna pull a lot. I see that it is taking a bit long. It is building its tension on its own. Wait, I forgot about this. I meant if you want. This one looks sharper. This one is. We need to download data. 1.31 gigabytes. Lament if you want me. Nemuri already rolled and he got all ego in 100 rolls. Good for you, buddy. I don't think I'll get lucky. I don't really care whether I get the egos or not, since there's no Don Quixote ego. I only want Don Quixote.
이제부터가 본격적인 정의 집행의 시작일 테니까 직원으로서 도와야지 않겠는가?
Oh my god, target section Don Quixote! I already have these. I don't have this. I have this one. I have this one. I have this one. But I don't have this one. I wanna pull for Don Quixote. Yeah. I don't have this one. This. I think I have this one. I don't have this. I have this one. Oh my god! There's still lots of guns I haven't got yet. I wanna pull for Dawn, but this one is like a limited edition. Limited edition makes you want to pull for limited editions. There'll be a next Don Quixote target extraction. Don't worry, Nemuri. Next time, you'll get her. Oh, why does it have to be in the same time? No, I was waiting for Don. I was waiting for target extraction for. Wait, why are Lunacy looking like this? Shall we go gambling, everyone? Shall we start the gambling? Let's go! Let's go! Aha! We got nothing. This is alright. Let's go again. Oh, how truly amazing. We got nothing! Heck yeah! That's amazing, guys. This is a very exhilarating experience. Makes your heart. Oh, I got something. Did I get something?
고객님, 혹시 라이트 한 번만 빌려줄 수 있으시나?
Wow, I got Gregor. It's not any of the event egos. Hell yeah! Thank you, Gregor. You wanted the W Corp ID? Shall we continue? Yes, we shall. Hell yeah! Got nothing. Here, yeah. Here comes the 50th pull. You got Barber? Nice. Got something in return blue. Ooh. Doesn't look blue to me. It's yellow.
내려왔어. 사람이든 흐르는 물이든
Ooh.
떠다니는 구름이든 누군가의 마음이든.
Nice! I got Kurokumu clan. Can I get at least one? That was our 50th pull. Right, let's go for the 60. By Genshin standards, 60 is pity. Hell yeah. We got nothing! Woo! Okay, 70th times the charm. Hell yeah! We're feeling good today! Ooh! Shiny! We got the maid, which I already have. Amazing, amazing. Very cool. Okay, now chat, I have a good feeling about this. Hell yeah. We got the orange color. Amazing. I'm having so much fun right now. 90th times the charm, everyone. Hell yeah. We got the red egos. Hell yeah. That's great, that's great. We're going strong today. Alright. For the 100 pull special, we will get a blue. Hell yeah. This looks blue to me. Maybe I'm just colorblind. And I'm seeing red as blue. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So far so good, guys. So far so good. We're going strong today. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna turn blue now. Hell yeah. Amazing. We're gonna get 3. We're gonna get all of them in this 10 pull. Hell yeah, we got a yellow, and it's gonna turn blue.
하나, 둘. 지면이 울릴 때마다 네 업을 떠올려라.
Heck yeah! Alright chat, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The blue color. The actual blue color. Hell yeah!
지금 이 순간부터 날 보고 눈살을 찌푸린 자들은 모두 열애.
Got Buddha heatless. It's right, it's right, it's right. Let's go! Oh, I'm out of money. We have 1 extract ticket. Alright. Let us extract the tickets. Hell yeah. We're getting OTs. Again! Heck yeah! Again! Heck yeah! Let's go again! Hell yeah! Thank you, Isang, for showing your face to me. Heck yeah, it's Ryoshu. Amazing, amazing! One more! This is the last pull, guys. We're gonna get a blue shiny Pokemon. We got a white Pokemon, but it's okay. Close enough.
밤이 되었지만 퇴근할 수 없다네. 본인의 담당이자 친.
Play the event.
되었지만 퇴근할 수 없다.
How do I play the event? Where's the event at?
되었지만
Ah, from this one. I wanna get this as well. Do you have like extra cash? Well, there's extra cash in this one. I'll take the extra money. Thank you very much.
만곡된 직선을 직선으로 질주하겠소.
I was exploring a Lobotomy Corporation branch when my consciousness sinks to the depths. The sense of cognition, itself a concept without form, floats into the shadow of an ever-widening river, swept up in its currents to nowhere. We ran from abnormality. So it told us that Hongyuan's Lobotomy Corp branch should be free of any abnormalities. Remember, one of Dante's mirror worlds was him in the Arknights world, and Virgilius is one of the waifus. Hi Faye! I just spent all my in-game currency and didn't get any of the event stuff. It's continuously blue, and it seems that all that endlessly do is itself. What? Yeah, very unfortunate. So as to call this abnormality. A myriad of sceneries and a flood of incalculable thoughts crashed at my mind like wild waves before ebbing away from its shores. I was already lost in a drift somewhere within my own consciousness when I realized this. Just how long am I going to be adrift? It's because of society. We're being held back. It's because of our government. This is because of the corruption in our government. They're taking the egos from us. They're taking the good pulls. That's why I keep pulling for the normal ones. The government already took all of them. They stole our stuff. It's supposed to be ours. An unfamiliar voice seizes my aimlessly drifting consciousness. Dante? The fog of my vision clears as the voice breaks through the waves. Why is it familiar to you, Dante? Have you played this game before? You did this to me? Oh my god, I just knew too much. Ah, really? Alright, I think Dante's come too. I was about to ask further questions to the stranger with particularly long animal ears, but he's played these games before. Dante's a gotcha addict. The is coursing back with the terrifying memories of the dream, rendering me unable to speak. I have to get hold of myself. After an indeterminate amount of time had passed, I barely managed to wake myself from slumber, to get a grasp of my surroundings, only to find myself surrounded by more unfamiliarities. Dante is such a masculine name. This clock guy is Dante. It's that stranger from earlier, sitting atop a rock and suddenly taking in the sights. A young girl who probably saved my life. Wait, so were those animals ears after all? Iberian coastline. Youp Corp's Great Lake? Bears some familiar name, but those all had to go on. Given that the city was still full of more unknowns than knowns to me. Where the soon realized the sinners were all nowhere to be seen. Oh, the clock for their head. That's Majabud! Looking up in an unfamiliar place to an unfamiliar place. And in the midst of this all-around sense of displacement, the faces that appeared before me were certainly a sight for sore eyes. There go Hunglu! Miss Rabbit here told me she found your unconscious body. You're unconscious by the ocean too. Came as fast as I could, and oh boy, I was worried that something bad might have happened. Was there no voice acting here? This all started from an April Fool's joke, I know, right? No, it was real! It was real! It's we're in one of Dante's mirror worlds. Okay, let's see. Ano ba? Manjabad. Yukor's Great Lake? Consider that to be a distinct possibility, but it's unlikely. She must be really certain that we were not in District 21. Hmm. Data? No one ever referred the Marine Sea that way. Terra? Iberia? As I found myself puzzled by these unfamiliar terms, a very obvious question suddenly struck me. Speaking of which, who are you? Amiya! Honestly, and beginning with some mild trepidation. The head? Rodeo! It's kind of bad with names. We're in a completely different world. The conjecture is correct. We're in way bigger trouble than I thought. This wasn't like the time we accidentally stranded ourselves in the outskirts by a door in the corridor. Yes, I'm seeing concerns about she put me distress. Mysterious dimensional door? False! Can she access the Gessel shaft? Wait, actually, can Amiya understand us? Can she hear us? Yeah, she can hear us. Let's head to the village. Something seems to pique Amiya's interest as she fell into contemplative silence before carefully speaking up. Dr. Kalstit illegally crossed the country's border. Pharmaceutical companies. Passing. Furious Twitch came to a stop and began scanning the surrounding area. Then, as it stood about confused, Amiya, noticing something, pointed toward the seahorse. No, the seashore. The seashore, hidden behind large and cragged rock formations. My gosh, the parrot? With two familiar faces. Oh, it's Melody Song! Oh, she looks like a parrot, but she's not. Who's being also much like them. Tante! Scaddy! Oh my god! Can I get her eye? They're sea terrors, to be specific. The less sophisticated ones among them. What the hell is that? Her experiences with the thick scent of brine at the Great Lake must have put her in a wary mood. As Ishmael seemed to be a lot more apprehensive about these monsters than anyone else. I don't think the outskirts of this one. Oh. Oh. Oh, let's take them out.
Limbus 컴퍼니の皆さんとご一緒できて
Wow, we got Amiya!
그럼에도
I'm excited to
이상이야.
work alongside you as
내가
well.
봤어. 내가 아시의 이상을 함께 줬던 호위 이상이요. 짐승들의 재갈을 부리겠다. 피를.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました
배수의 진.
敵は深手を負っています
일기당천. 물 넘고 꺾어서 제철.
How was chapter 4? It was really fun.
거저 이 정도
It's
탕면에
very interesting. We're getting more in depth with the prophecy. With the prophecy of Deltarune.
の腕前です
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Wait, is Amiya speaking Japanese?
여러 자식고
Japanese in my Korean game?
말로 받아보다.
効果的な攻撃でした
보려네.
It is Japanese.
そしてとても効果的でした
길을 열어. 목을 떨궈주마.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Too bad you missed this stream. It's alright.
무상은 없음 지원할게 지금은 좋아
바람 불어오는데요. 목을 떨궈주는 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
敵は深手を負っています 시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠
바람 불어오는데요. 짓밟아라.
There's secret prophecy that millionaire both are in Jockington. Really? Jockington's cute. I left the game after I beat Jockington because it was running late. It was getting late. Strange people who transform. An head of a clock. We transform! I guess they're both technically true. I hear a ticking clock. But why can Amiya hear us? I mean, yeah, Amiya can hear Dante. Yeah. The blue boy and Sinclair's past Damian! Oh my god, Virginia scan? Not much to talk about aside from chapter 4. Don't spoil though, I'm quite excited. I'm trying to look for the secret boss. Also, I really like the old man. That was Jerson. I must see him fight as well. Apparently he's very strong in Undertale. Jerson's father, I'm older. And that's the time because they're not on time. Then why the clock head? I'm supposed to get myself a clock shaped head. Based on that brief skirmish. These ones are only served to find my curiosity, but something about her expression communicated that I probably shouldn't pry. So I can only cook at my pace as we walk to the village.
또 한 줄 길을 남겼구나.
Guys, I'm actually really sad right now. I'm really sad about the event.
세월이 지나면
I'm really sad about my pulls. It's alright. No need to be sad. It's alright, Nemuri. This is just a moment of weakness. Nothing more and nothing less. Please tell the stories of former prosperity from a bygone era. Our steps leave no footprints in the wet, muddy ground. On it, I see a rotting sign marked with the name Faro Muerto. Everywhere I look in this village, I see evidence of long, silent abandonment. It's for real estate! Even it's too hard. Surely with the 20 pull from the event you'll get every ego. Surely, surely, without a doubt. I'll at least get Ishmael. the one you can just buy. We're trapped betwixt a twain of great ships, narrowing, winds against our sail. Ooh, oh my god, it sounds so. And that is when young Ishmael boomed, her command most resonant. Say no more. I know who this is! I didn't even have to try to search for them. That unmistakably sonorous and familiar voice echoing triumphantly within the empty buildings. That's Don Quixote's voice when she's sharing her adventurous tales. There she was, standing atop a low podium like an actor on stage, regaling a group of people in rags with tales of their adventures like a traveling thespian. Okay, I feel infinite times better now, because I see now that Dawn has appeared in front of me. Answers, ye dogs! Oarsmen! 'Tis the moment I, Ishmael, the first mate of vessel Mephistopheles, shall navigate. Ah! Stop! Hold on. What do you think you're doing? Ishmael, unhand my mouth, for I was just about to regale them with the most fantastic tale of adventures of the great love. Adventure Squire. Verily, thou hast returned with my dearest girl safely in tow. Whoa, different clockhead. A burning clock for a head. When I was a child, I heard a story of a legendary circus with a flaming head. Why would someone like that visit our humble village? Will their serial make her the elements that inspire fear in some? There's no cause for alarm. And yeah, they might look like that, but they're Dante, our manager, and their star. I'm sorry, who are you two? They're two very nice people who helped us find Dante. This is Miss Amia, leader of Rhodes Island. She's the leader of Rhodes Island. And this is Miss Cuddy, their operator. They'll be coming along with us for a little while. With us? We believe that the dimensional door and she at Rhodes Islands are investigating has something to do with why they woke up here in Liberia. Ah! The villagers who were staring at us curiously approached us. Did our conversation manage to convince them that we're not a threat? I sure hope so. Ah, you're the friends of our saviors. Saviors? Verily! 'Tis quite the grand title! Yet that is indeed the word by which we're addressed. To be more precise, with saviors, they're referring only to pause and notice. Pause gave me a light nod. We made eye contact, but I can tell that their lips were drawing over. Aw, cute! So, guessing something did happen. What business do outsiders have here? What if they're from the Inquisition? Oh no. What do we do? After how we went through to get here? Calm yourselves, everyone. Now they're carrying what appears to be their scriptures or lamps. Let's first try to see who they are. Man, I don't think they're gonna trust us anytime. They're all curmudgeons. Let's STNC then PTSD. Can't do that, Yoshu. Can't pillage their storage depots. That's PTSD. Pillage their storage depots. It looks like they already have it and hard enough as it is. I don't think STNC is a good way to get started either. You know what it means? You just find help us there. Just look how thin their arms are. I didn't think they're in any shape to help us out. Perhaps we could inquire as to our whereabouts, or where to decide our lodging. Well, the landscape is certainly reminiscent of a new corpse. But I don't recall seeing or learning about any place that looks like this. Though I can't say I've been to every corner of Ayukart. Would I pull for XQC and make beats? Who are those? Who's that? I ask again, what business do outsiders have here? The fingers are tightening around the grips of their weapons. Prolonged silence will most likely turn this into a hostile encounter. Can't have that. Hi, we're from Limbus Company. We're fixers of justice! Oh my god! Yeah, that fixer just. Oh, you don't you know what? Keep it down. Fixers? XQC's a streamer. Made some beats that sounded like Mark Ambulance Christmas and shit. What? That over there is ship blueprint, isn't it? Are you looking to repair a vessel by any chance? All these construction materials seem to suggest so. Chief, this does not concern you. It's not something a mere outsider can understand. Curious, I've never seen an energy source like this before. I've run the test to rule out any stability issues. Need the power to heat changer by some method comparable to the utilization of fusion energy. Any thoughts on this, Miss Voss? The design structure is somewhat old-fashioned. Some of our inspired parts to the design. Energy. Oh my! It must be the real chief then. If so, I have a proposition for you. If they're persisting in their ship repair, we were promised a ride on their vessel. Wow! Miss Foss has theorized that perhaps by going out to sea, we may be able to find a way to return whence we came. Does that mean we can find a way back somewhere out there in the sea? Nothing certain yet, Dante. At this moment, we are working based on a hunch. Damn, just a hunch. Sensing the implicit choice of words, I slowly turned around to look at Faust, who nodded solemnly in response. If we're really in a different world, even our Gessel shot has to be. No issues were encountered in the repair process. Faust smiles faintly as she looks around, then she pulls me in by my arms. She whispers in a low voice. The ignition aircraft is currently operating at a suboptimal level, Dante. So it's still connected at least. Indeed it is. However, even exchange of simple information are taking up to dozens of hours by current calculation. Really? Is this a warping situation because we're in a different dimension? The cost could be identical. We have been connected to an unidentified and unpredictable dimension. However, Foss is aware that the pathway to our original dimension is yet to close this time. Unlike the situation back around aboard a warp crane. Let's get back to where we came from. Indeed, traveling through the pathway is the most feasible solution. And from that, you came up with own plan to repair the ship and sail it to the sea. Yes, well, I'm also a genius after all. I have conjectured that we probably came through a dimensional door of sorts. Looks like that dimensional door might be what Foss is looking for. With high likelihood, yes. At least there's a way back. I find myself calming down a little. Oh, speaking of which, when do you think you can wrap the repair job? unfortunately should have it. A majority of the most time-consuming parts of the repair have already been completed by the locals. It shouldn't take us more than a day or two. It's for ship shape again. I'll be staying here in a few more days then. How did you manage last night? Here all the time. Oh, that's nice. Really, I'm giving you the best statement we can, huh? As for food, we might fill ourselves with some cookies. And bread Radia keeps in their pockets. They want to eat into their food supply when they're already pretty tight, you know? Scarce enough cookies and bread for 12 people? They did offer us some nosh, those fried fish things, but we refused. And about taking food from the needy. No need to concern yourself so much with our hospitality. You have done more than enough to earn your keep. You're free to occupy it for the night, are you sure? I mean, I don't mind sleeping in the streets myself. Let's speak for itself. Honored guests! And it shall certainly come in handy in case our stay becomes prolonged. Haha. But the boldness to say something so materialistic when they red fish? The eager language. What? What's that? Enough lexical similarity between one of the city's languages and the language Skadi spoken for them. Find the meaning. Really? Weird coincidence, anyway. have some things to look into. Something are all too slow to see. That's about it later. Terraform Mars. On chat, must say I'm pretty sad. Let's try clearing in this difficulty. Can we? Can I? I don't think so, honestly.
만곡된 직선을 직선으로 질주하겠소. 행색이 이상하나 그럼에도 이상이요. 내가 짐승들의 재갈을 부르겠다. 내가 바시의 이상을 함께 줬 말로 받아보라. ドクターのように優れた式ですね。敵に対して大きな打撃を与えます。물 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라. 効果的な攻撃でした。ダンテさんの作戦とても効果的でした。물 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라. このままいけば敵を食い止められます。
시간 끌 것 없이
용서할 테니 영원히 잠들어. 나는 내 아래 버터.
このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。
일기당천.
무상한 목숨.
What?
지원했군.
바람 들어오는 대로 이제 목을 떨궈주마. 고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나. 말로 고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나. 저 해충들을 도려내. 물 넘고 오여.
このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。
짐승들의 재갈을 부르겠다. 영원히 잠들어.
시도는 좋았어요.
배수의 진.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さん、この勢いに乗って勝ちに行きましょう。
죄인인가? 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Mission accomplished. Yay!
또 한 줄 길을 남겼군. 핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면
We walked past a few narrow buildings and remnants of narrow buildings before we came across a hall large enough to house all 15 or so of us. I know already. With the curtains on the window removed, the smoke has an exit. I shouldn't sit here and let her carry the burden of labor alone. Locate upon me ingredients. Upon me thine ingredients, Sir Young Radian, for I shall conjure thee a pot of special fixer soup. You're making soup with cookies and jelly? No, you're not getting anywhere near the kitchen again. Not the recooked last time. What was a certain level of interest? As many of our fellows Viscero were off racked with intense agony upon ingesting dishes of making. Perhaps it would be wiser that we save the occasion for a safer environment. Right. Remember, I agreed to leave cooking to mirror OT. Oh, you're right. The freaking cook, the house chicken or whatever. Did we? Yeah, there's cooking contest at K-Card. They're the only two people who managed to get their mostly positive reviews. Oh, what does that mean? Okay, try out this cooking once again. Denied. Still plenty of high-class foods like cookies and jellies here. I found no reason to do something so inefficient. I see that everyone's still energetic given the circumstances. It can't be easy to suddenly wake up in an unfamiliar environment. Getting thrown into unfamiliar places. Speaking of which, did you manage to reach your colleagues, Emil? She shook her head and concerned. They might have lost their comms devices, or maybe they ran into some other trouble. In pursuit of profit, yet the activities of corporation resemble those of charity organizations, most of pharmaceutical company. Hello, Sunky Hedgehog. The event is too hard, really? Can't beat the new boss. Terrible wounded homeless patterns. Pharmaceutical companies have seen my journey, or corporations that, despite possessing the capability to heal, just obsess over the profit they can provide. Yeah, it's very different from Yisong's experience. And I guess Honglu. Though it might be a spoiler for me. Oripasi. Not about weird field obsidian crystallizations. Experience reminded me of the bio treatments. The back sheets, but there is something more to it. Something more restless, more sinister. It's a terrible, painful disease, but there haven't been any recorded cases of full recovery. There's an even worse problem. Pray tell. Oh, what could possibly be worse than an incredible deadly disease? Something begun with a dark expression. No. But when they die, that's true. That's very true. The Rose Island skull has to be. Oh. Oh, for truth. Say to this world, both live in worlds full of surprise. I can place the city anyway. It's brutal. The kind of place with too many pointless rules. A place where the moment you take it isn't too much, you say something even worse. There's a might. I can't think of a single positive thing about this city. Oh my, this doesn't seem to be in agreement, as most of what came after was quite scathing. There's one thing that's good, and Don Quixote can give the answer. Those are fixers! In the place where good deeds really gone unpunished. It's a shithole. It's an irrational place full of absurdities. Damn! Absurdities and omnipresence, therefore, is not subject by which one should be aggrieved. Can't really suggest about them though. I mean, it's the only thing we can do. Oh my god! Verily, nary a day got by untarnished by villains and their evil deeds. Yet worthy not, for where evil riseth, so does fixers of justice too. Evil deeds. Don't get a jump for her seat and passionately shook her fist, which is followed by a what? By a heavy crack and then some small pebbles tumbling down. Oh my, what? And from behind the wall, she accidentally broke down, and a familiar visage of a villager appeared and stared back at Don Quixote. It appeared that she was eating something out of a can while reading a book. What is this? How fares thou? Fares thee? What? We have got to apologize first. Apologies, but I hardly expected the wall to crumble with such ease. I don't hurt. Any injuries? To pray tell. To what? Forget the apology, I just wanna know what happens next. The fixer justice. Oh my god! She's interested! Woo! Oh! Welcome to me to hear the tale of fixers! Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! Oh my god. I'm gonna show this to everyone that I know. Ahem. Still late, Nar. I don't mind waiting till morning if you want sleep. Nay! Not at all! 'Tis quite an early hour. 'Tis quite early an hour for tales, in fact. Prithee, seat thyself here. Governable fool, calm down. I don't even know who she is. Don't you forget to share those fixer tales over there in the corner. Do not disturb her sleep. Thou makes the request most untenable. These tales deserve to be announced to the world with great gusto from the sender. Yeah, this is the best way to hear those kinds of stories. But we should probably introduce ourselves to each other first. Name's Mayors. Mayors? How should I put this? Ah, did you meet the village ship earlier during the day? This is my oh really? This is his granddaughter. What a nice guy. So you're the granddaughter. But I've not seen you once since I was under the sun. Oh my, you're right. I thought the village was completely dried of any young blood. Like Radia said, Well, we didn't see mayors out there. There wasn't anyone else in the village we could comfortably call young. You're telling me. You're just worrying over nothing when you told me to stay put inside. I'm going on and on about the dangers of the outsiders' clothes and everything. It seems that they do not give full faith to their saviors. There are things you cannot share, even with whom you trust with your life, though. Though, I would like to know why. My. Is there a bunch of other kids who are stuck indoors in this village? No, there isn't anyone around my age in the village. At all. That's the case. I guess I understand why he'd be overprotective. Anyways, it's our turn. We are. I'm good. I heard enough to get an idea. You did? Oh? Pray, how dost thou hear us? By a listening device most secret upon your chamber? Mer stopped at the side of the wall. The part of it was still standing anyway. And smiled ironically. Bad soundproofing. I could hear pretty much everything. Don Quixote, right? Everything Don Quixote probably sang during the day. Barely, I see. I think you could really do with some sense of embarrassment for once. Well, I guess that's good enough for your self-introduction, so... You're to regale me with the tale of fixers who bring justice to the evils of the city? Indubitably! Then, this shall do. I shall regale thee with the tale in which the legendary fixer, the Arknights herself, the Red Mist, hath... Suppose we kill him. Any hope of a good night skip. But don't you usually pass out in the midst of your back hitting day? No matter how noisy things are? What? Do you take me for some kind of hibernate? He's a bear! He whips a bear! Look, even I have trouble sleeping. This noise all over. I'd say bear in hibernation is pretty sad description. Probably grumbly morning. He does it before any of us did. Aside from Heatless, I began snoring the moment his head touched the ground. Some other sinners were fast asleep as well. Bersault had entered sleep in his usual steadfast adherence to the routine, while Fossil claimed to one of the few available hot sheets as soon as the close of business for the day was confirmed. The sinners, who had spent the entire last night searching for me in this unfamiliar land, slowly began to sleep as well. Meanwhile, the fixer of the sway and solved his first section. Though the night was no longer young, Don Quixote was still vigorously sharing the tales of adventures without even a single sign of fatigue. She's not determined to do this until sunrise, is she? Roll! I guess it's okay, Mare seems to be having fun. As we continue to watch the pair with some mild concern. Omia, not able to sleep, approached me. The city missing Don Quixote speaks of seems to be teeming with fixers of justice and exhilarating tales of adventures. Did you actually experience all of them yourselves? No, of course not. Don Quixote's stories are usually those of other famous people. But she's telling it with such vigor that it almost sounds like she was there herself. Well, I guess if you really want to get into it, some of them might be retellings of Don Quixote's personal experiences. Joel replied uncertainly, thinking back to the place we were made to watch back in La Mancha Land. Well, I think all those stories, even though they're only partially true, just go to show what a ridiculous place it can be. We wouldn't need fixer justice to begin with if we really lived in this world, right? A really good place to live would be quiet and peaceful without someone having to force it. That's true. I hope there'll come a day when Rhodes Island can be a normal pharmaceutical company in the future. Something wrong? No, just Miss Maris and I made eye contact. Did you ever hear a conversation? I looked in their direction as well, but all I saw was Maris excitedly reacting to Don Quixote's tales. Whoa, what happened then? Thus spoke Lady Otis, boldly before the soldiers stood in her path. the presumed stand our path. Servants of a master most unworthy? I, Otis, shall educate you on how manner make. Don Quixote was now telling the stories of Limbus Company's adventures in Dongyuan, and Otis, who could no longer stand the story, jumped to her feet and shouted, "Dad, what kind of nonsense are you feeding her?" Said anything like that. There's a spoiler! I'm getting spoiled! Verily, certain aspects of your telling may have been exaggerated. The set of adventures for you. They're bound to get a bit dry when a story is told too realistically, and this is, right? You know, nothing, not even anything resembling a proper record of or a book of made. Once the profound silence swept through the village. The profound silence? So I've always had a craving for these kinds of stories. My girl doesn't stop immigrants from immigrating. Contrary to their tight immigration control. Have you ever thought about leaving this place? It's still a challenge to cross the border. Especially since we're going to have to pass through the larger cities that are managed by the Inquisition. It's in particular fun of this Inquisition. What is that? I realized this village was formed by people who grew tired of living under the Inquisition's rule and fled. So the why organization is this Inquisition? Sinclair asked, face turning cold upon hearing the word Inquisition, and the people fled from it. It's quite similar to Sinclair, huh? Yeah, the Nigel and the Hammer we saw back at Cal weren't the kind of members there, so it will easily come forgotten. Oh my. According to Dr. Kalstit, the Inquisition that was what filled the power vacuum once Iberia fell into chaos. The Inquisitors are the rapier and lamp-wielding protectors of Iberian cities from lawlessness. However, thanks to the events related to church in Nemuri. The church that worships seaborns. See, an organization that worships those monsters. Seems like cultish fanaticism is like wherever we go. The people. See, the seaborns are the ones that messed Iberia up. So, following their logic, apparently it's okay for them to arrest anyone who seems even remotely connected to them. Anyways, this is what I heard from Gramps, but the Inquisition executed many innocent people in their crusade against the Church of the Deep. For those who claim to be on the side of justice, they seem quite fond of committing such villainy. Seems like a reasonable possible decision to me, but it must pose clear danger to the daily lives of citizens. I was the only survivor. Everyone in my family died. Oh. Let's explore the Instagram. They were just oppressors making his life difficult. Yet, wherefore hast thou decided to sell the play this random deed? A new path? Mysterious world is neither the city nor the outskirts. Need to drink some water. Actually, I'm gonna drink my meds. Which boss is hard though? Spam win rate mindlessly. Wait, I'm looking for my meds. Where is it? Oh, here.
군주가 나선다.
의로움을 세우기 위해서라면
명을 받듭니다.
책임은
원하신다.
보는 눈은 있네요.
흑수, 오필두, 죽은
주인
형님과 누님들을 위해 몸을 풀어두죠.
It's so big! My, how big! Amazing. I didn't know there were remaining vessels of this class in Iberia. Aha! As by her name here. It is called by the name Rebellion de las Masas. Oh, this must revolt of the masses, is it? A name very much marred in peculiarity indeed. Honglu chimed in. They was rather fond of it, with its size being about the same as the boat from his helm. While Ishmael quickly jumped in to correct us that its size alone wasn't anything special at the Great Lake, but it's not pretty big compared to Miffy or the Indigo Elder Skiff. I thought it was going to be somewhere around Miffy's size at most. I'm sure I can get this ship fixed in a day or two. So briefly yesterday, a great majority of the time-consuming repairs had already been completed by the villagers. The extent of our repair efforts only concerns a few components within the vessel that the villagers could not repair, which shouldn't take us much time. All those parts that are familiar to Fossa are also functioning, such as the core engine. Remaining repairs should be sufficiently managed by cost. Despite Otto's confident declaration, I cannot help but feel oddly unsettled as I looked at the ship. I don't know why, but something tells me that we don't want to linger here for too long. So please be thorough about it, just in case. Don't worry, Dante. Unlike my festivalist, most function of this vessel, buoyancy gear, propellers, steering gear are all in operational capacity. This repair should be much easier than the case with my festivalist. Wouldn't that be nice? Oi. Oi. Are you two just going to bow down there? Where I am now? No, we're going to. As I made my way into the what? As I made my way to the vessel's bridge, I was greeted by the extravagant interior that was as gaudy as its exterior. Oh my. It's definitely satisfying. Oh, really? Instantaneous. Not at my style. Ariel Mephi is also quite the excellent vessel. Yet, imagine the adventures we could embark on aboard this vessel, most lavishly decorated. I suppose I noticed the very working of the control panels. Ishma walked up to another and interfaced with it before giving a knowing nod. No, it's not there. Ah! Blimey, lass! Sure not. Sneak up on people. Bears? What, did I surprise you? I did ask if you guys were gonna come fix the boat today. So I didn't know you'd be here. Where are their coordinates at this location? There are several undersea cities beneath those coordinates, collectively known as Uyghur. Grab's home. I see. Understood. What's understood, if I may ask? It is not understood why the promise to repair the ship was sufficient to earn their trust and the title of saviors. So they observe particular circumstances of the village and oh my god! Apply any degree of effort to attempt to explain it in more digestible language would constitute a pursuit of inefficiency. Dude, Lord Batten, I implore you. I should explain it in full. I was wondering when the smart ass would start gabbing like that again. So what's the yawn about? Your shoulder was relaxed and see like don't seem to suggest that they're a subsistence situation. It's quite dire. What are the daily tenants? Dried food. Most of them were made for long-term storage purposes. Sure, bird fruits flight then too. Right, that last night boss. What's the annoying looks? Wait, you sods! You don't think I'm that different? Top-notch intention? It's just that it's been a while since you've shown this side of yourself. Think about Hiko's intuition's always been excellent, and it often put together especially accurate conclusions with impressive speed. You know, when you really think about it, it's gonna be your fault for it's been so often, you know, lately, haven't I? Oh, get back here. No, those fools out of the conversation was correct. Let's away from the usual chaos and ask mayors. Still some point. Ooh! Yeah, who's been running low in the village? With arms wide open. Oh. Pretty. My dog's playing. Oh. My PC's black screening. My dog explained to us who they are. Does that mean maybe a rabbit-eared last year too? I know where they came from. Did they not distinguish between races? The concept that does exist. I saw them on the phantoms. They got goosebumps! A general who said that humans are... Ears like elves. The closest idea to what they're discussing appeared to be closest idea to what they're discussing appeared to be Don't you seem to be struggling to finish your sentence? Just step in to continue. By context clues and manner of word usage, including the means of classification, the closest example word would be blood fiends. Yeah. So there's internal experiences to humans, different natures, comparable sapiens. Yeah. Oh my. There's some might believe that blood fiends are ostracized due to their nature that make coexistence with humans difficult. It may be that Igor are also... I'm sure some of them do possess qualities that make coexistence with others difficult. But they're probably rare. Then wherefore are they made subject to suspicion and hatred? That's... Whose feathers fallen wings. Kids born in backseats. People replace their body parts with prosthetics. Quest almost completed. Benicia Zarison. Oh my. That's the fight, young mayors. I'm just gonna get in your way. Then, guys, find a place to keep mayors as far as possible from the battle. Let's hurry down there. We don't want them damaging the ship any further. Oh my goodness, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
시간 끌 것 없이
시비수에 명한다.
모조리
이 앞에
치워버려.
숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처음
객체에게 치명적인 손상을 입히는 데 성공했습니다.
덜 답답한
앞으로의
놈이지.
전투도 이대로만 부탁드리겠습니다.
고귀하게
도끼를 보라. 놈이 저 해충들을 도려내라.
제압 객체에게 맞는 게 정상적인 공격이야.
너무
무효이다.
살살해. 당연한 거란 것까지 생각할 수 없어.
놈이 튀어서 없겠구나. 피로 다스리지.
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
방금의 움직임 두말할 것 없이 100점 만점입니다, 아가씨.
이런 것쯤이야. 일단 보자.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지.
한 번에 우위를 점하셨군요. 이 대단히 이번 드래곤도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
무상한 목숨. 지원했군.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했고 이것이 바로 정보의 춤.
넌 풀음을 틔울 수
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같다.
그쪽도
죄인인가?
착부작이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 좋구나. 꿰뚫려라! 옳다. 이제 깨우치시길.
도끼를 잘 썰. 도려내라.
끝내지.
깔끔한 절단력인걸?
길을 열어 넌 풀음을 틔울 수도 없다.
나라도 그렇게 했으면 되지.
끝내지.
몸을 떨고
어렵지
넌
않지?
풀음을
이미
틔울 수도
관찰 기록에 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
관찰 기록을 잘 읽을 것 없이 훌륭했어. 모조리 지워버리죠.
끝내지.
완벽한 승리
축하드립니다, 아가씨.
Mission complete.
4대 가문의 자제들도 인정할 수밖에 없을 겁니다.
좋은 수업 덕분이지. 배운 게 많았어.
또 한 줄 길을 당
Oh yeah, look at that!
핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면 홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지.
I think I'm gonna go to bed now. So sleepy. Watch out for the 11th stage. I'm gonna continue this this Monday. Monday and Tuesday I'll be streaming Limbus. I'm gonna go to bed and forget about my sad looking pulls from earlier. I still haven't moved on from it. I should pull one last time before ending everything. Oh yeah. We get nothing as always. Truly sad, everyone. We may extract once with paid Lunacy. I haven't exchanged for tickets yet. No, I won't do it for now. I won't do it for now. I won't do it for now. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I will. It's not in here, right? It's not even in here. How truly saddening. This is a once in a lifetime event. Wow. That's all for today. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you on the next stream. Tomorrow's I think tomorrow is a Genshin stream, so I'll see you guys and bye bye.